Hello everyone, welcome to video lecture series of Communication Engineering. Today's topic is direct method of FM generation. There are various methods, so in this video I am going to discuss about the reactance modulator method for the generation of FM signal. Let us begin. To start with, first, let us understand how many techniques are there for the generation of FM signals. So the FM modulator circuits which are used for generating FM signals can be broadly divided into two categories. Means there are two methods of FM generation. One is the direct method and the other is the indirect method. Direct method of the generation of FM signal, this is also known as parameter variation method. This is parameter variation method. Here, in case of direct method or parameter variation method, the baseband or the modulating signal, it directly modulates the carrier. That is why it is known as a direct method. There are two types of direct methods. One is the reactance modulator and the second is varactor diode modulator. In this video, I am going to discuss about the reactance modulator. The second technique for the generation of FM signal is the indirect method or Armstrong method. In this method, the FM signal is generated by phase modulation. Means the carrier oscillator can be used here for the frequency stability to increase the frequency stability, and here directly altering the phase of carrier is done, which is based on the input. So Armstrong method is the indirect method. Now let us talk about the direct method of the FM generation. As I have already told you that direct method, it is also known as a parameter variation method, and here baseband or the modulating signal directly modulates the carrier. The carrier signal is generated with the help of the oscillator circuit, and the oscillator circuit, it uses a parallel tuned LC circuit. Oscillator circuits you must have studied in your previous courses. You can calculate the frequency of oscillation of the carrier generation. Try to recall the formula. The frequency of oscillation of the carrier generation can be calculated by omega c, which is equal to 1 upon under root LC. So you can make the carrier frequency, which is omega c, it can vary according to the value of baseband or modulating signal. If the value of inductor, that is L, or capacitor, which is C, is varied according to the xt, which is the modulating signal. So the carrier frequency, as I have told you, that it can vary according to the baseband or modulating signal if L or C is varying, and the oscillator whose frequency is controlled by modulating voltage is known as voltage controlled oscillator, VCO. And the frequency of VCO, which is the voltage control oscillator, it is varied according to the modulating signal just by putting a shunt voltage variable capacitor with its tuned circuit, and this variable voltage capacitor is known as varactor or varicap. So you are aware with this particular term. So as we are talking about the values of inductor and the capacitor, so the inductance of tuned circuit, it can also vary according to the baseband or the modulating signal. So if inductance of tuned circuit is varied, then such type of FM circuits which are using such type of inductors which are variable in nature is known as saturable reactor modulator. Right? Saturable reactor modulator. And frequency modulation can be achieved from various types of voltage control devices. Some of the examples of voltage control devices are pin diode, klystron oscillators and multivibrators. So these are the various devices which can be used over there. Now let us talk about the reactance modulator. Reactance modulator, which is a direct method for generation of FM signal. So in direct method of generation of FM signal, the instantaneous frequency of carrier is changed directly in proportional to the message signal. And reactance modulator changes the frequency of tank circuit of the oscillator by changing its reactance. So here it changes the frequency. So when we have to perform this particular operation, then a device which is known as a voltage controlled oscillator, it can be implemented just by using a sinusoidal oscillator with a tuned circuit which is having a very high value of Q. You can see in this particular diagram, this is a reactance modulator is being shown over here. Here you can see L and C. This is from a tank circuit. So FM wave is the input wave. Oscillator tank circuit is being shown over here. Modulating signal XT is being applied at this end, and this is the variable reactance device. So in this particular diagram, you can observe that the frequency of this oscillator can be changed by incremental variations in reactive components which are involved in the tuned circuit. So if we say that L or C of a tuned circuit of an oscillator, if these values are changed according to the amplitude of the modulating signal, then FM can be obtained across the tuned circuit. That is why we are saying how the FM can be obtained across this particular tuned circuit, right? So in this particular manner, it is being performed. And there may be 2 or 3 terminal devices which can be placed across the tuned circuit. So 2 terminal or 3 terminal devices can be used, and the reactance of the devices, it is varied proportional to the modulating signal voltage, and it will vary the frequency of oscillator which is going to produce FM. And there are some of the examples of the devices which are used. Those are FET, transistor and varactor. Right? So these are the various devices which can be used over here. An example of direct FM that is shown in this particular diagram, which uses a Hartley oscillator along with a varactor diode. So you can see here 2 inductors L1 and L2 have been shown over here, and you must be able to recall that varactor diode, it is a reversed bias and its capacitance is dependent on the reverse voltage applied across it, and here this particular capacitance is shown as C of T. You must be aware with the formula of the frequency of oscillation for Hartley oscillator. So you can write down the frequency of oscillation of the Hartley oscillator. It can be calculated by using this formula, where F is what? 1 upon 2 pi under root L1 plus L2 into CT. Here CT is the effective capacitance of the fixed tuned circuit. So this capacitance of fixed tuned circuit, this is actually the sum of 2 terms, which is the capacitance C and the varactor diode capacitance, means C plus C varactor. So now let us write down a relationship in between the modulating voltage at 0 and the capacitance CT. So this relationship can be written as what? CT, which is equal to C minus Kc times Xt. So this is how we can write it over here, and here this particular term Kc is the sensitivity of the varactor capacitance. Now, and you must remember, C is the total capacitance when the modulating signal is Xt. Now we can substitute this value of Ct from equation number 2 into equation 1 and try to simplify it, what we are getting? FIT, which is equal to 1 upon 2 pi under root L1 plus L2. In place of CT, we have substituted C minus KC times XT. Just rearranging the term, and by taking 2 pi under root L1 plus L2 into C as a common, what we are getting over here? FIT, which is equal to 1 upon 2 pi under root L1 plus L2 into C, 1 minus KC times XT upon C, its square root. So to simplify further, let us say 1 upon 2 pi under root L1 plus L2 into C is F0. What is F0? This is the oscillator frequency when the modulating signal is 0, means when XT is 0. So at that particular time we have written F0. So now let us substitute F0 into this equation number 3. What we are getting? We are getting FIT, which is equal to F0 1 minus KC upon C into XT, its power minus 1 by 2, because this was the term in the denominator. So this is how you can write down the equation for the frequency of oscillation over here. This is what we have obtained over here. Now if we say that the maximum change in capacitance corresponding to the modulated wave, this is assumed small in comparison to the unmodulated capacitance. So when we have assumed that this particular term is small in comparison to the unmodulated capacitance, then this particular equation, it can be approximated as FIT, which is what? F0 1 plus KC upon 2C into XT. Just splitting both the terms, we are getting FIT, which is equal to what? F0 plus F0 KC upon 2C. If we define this particular term as a KF, KF is the frequency sensitivity of the modulator. So let us say this term is KF, which is the frequency sensitivity of the modulator. Then this equation, let us say, which is the equation number 5, what we can write? Fi of t, which is equal to F0 plus KF times XT. KF is the frequency sensitivity of the modulator and this is the required equation. So this is how you can explain how the FM wave, FM signal can be generated. There are certain limitations of the direct method of FM generation. What are those limitations? There are basically two factors. First limitation is it is very difficult to get high order stability in carrier frequency. It is very difficult, and the factor is because the generation of carrier signal is directly affected by the baseband or the modulating signal, and the baseband signal directly controls the tank circuit of the carrier generator. Since baseband signal directly controls the tank circuit of the carrier generator, it means stable oscillator cannot be used. That is, the carrier generation cannot be of high stability, which is actually a requirement. But a solution of this problem is the indirect method. Indirect method is the Armstrong method, which is the solution of this particular problem. And the second limitation is the non-linearity of varactor diode. It produces frequency variations due to the harmonics of the modulating baseband signal. That is, FM signal is distorted over here. So here we have to take proper cares to keep this type of distortion minimum, because then it is going to be useful for our application. But even there are certain limitations. These two limitations I have discussed over here, but direct method is utilized for high power FM generation in various applications. So it is very much useful for the high power FM generations. Thank you so much for watching this video.